Episode 2 of Tokyo ESP really wasn't anything super special. It was basically a flashback episode talking about Rinka, the white-haired female, and basically we get to find more about her past and how she got the powers, and we figured she got her powers through these glowing fish things. So we don't really know about the glowing fish and what their purpose on this planet is. They're just roaming around, just chilling and swimming around everything and giving people mysterious powers and making into espers basically. So there are espers who are good, obviously, since I stated in the very first episode. There are espers who are good, and we get to find out about her whole powers and everything else. It's just like they had a fan service moment, of course. They will show some fan service in every single animes. It was just like, it's really hilarious as well when they show the fan service moments. And also apparently the music I'm using really is an intro, but we didn't get to see the intro. We have a chance to see the introduction for this anime as well, and we get to find about Rinka and also a character named Azuma, I believe. Azuna, basically he reminds me of Nightcrawler, just the way he teleports. Basically he has teleportations and he thinks this is a miracle. Basically there being an esper is basically a miracle ever since, and we also get to find out about a criminal called Black Heist, I believe. I can't remember the criminal's name. She's basically a redhead female who's basically a thief, and she was stealing everything with her invisible powers, so she's able to go invisible, and basically she's a pro boxer. And just how also her father, Rinka's father, the white-haired female's father, also got affected, since he basically is like Magneto. Basically he's like a giant ass magnet. Basically, you know, she's saving her daughter since like she basically called him since she was in trouble. So basically he panicked in a way, and basically he ran without being aware that he also had powers, but he also believed that was hallucinations. So basically that's what's going on in the first episode. Basically Rinka was also a brown haired female. Apparently she has a believed to be white haired, so when she activates her powers she can be a white haired female, which I really did find interesting, to be honest with you. This episode was overall a flashback episode. Nothing like super special, nothing story progressive. This was actually at the beginning of the manga. So this anime were to follow the manga, this would be the very first episode explaining how Rinka got her powers, and I have no clue why they did the whole thing like at the end, like the ending of the end. Like I think it was the ending of the manga, or like where the manga recently is at the beginning. It's sort of weird, to be honest with you. I don't know why they did it. Maybe just to do something with it, just to show us the whole aspect of the anime. But Zuna and Rinka are just like, they're really interesting people. Rinka really is like, she isn't like really scared of her powers. In fact, she's really surprised that she got it, and she also cares for her father a lot, since, you know, can show that she wants to protect her father, since they're really not really rich. They're actually a poor family, and she has to work a job since her father's also, I believe her father really is a he's not really a drunkie. We found him in a bar. We're not sure, because he thought he had hallucinations when he saw the fish, but they were actually giving powers to people. So I don't know if the fish are actually like sent by aliens or something. I am not reading the manga. I read a little bit of the manga to find out what was going on, and basically that is what I found out. The whole aspect of also having X-Men like variety. So basically, you know, let's see, there is teleportation. Azuna, basically the dude in the male, the like teenager male who believes this is a miracle. The father, who basically has the power to be like magnets. Basically he's a giant as a magnet who can attract metal. Also Rinka herself, she basically can go through objects. And the black thief, I believe she's a female redhead who has the power to basically go invisible. So like so far are the powers that we know of, and just a little flashback episode. And I think if you're reading the manga, I think the manga is going to be a lot better than the anime per se, and the anime is actually 12 episodes according to myanimelist.com. I actually found out it was 12 episodes, and I'm thinking this anime releases every Thursday, because I didn't know it. Because see, these why these animes need to be on Crunchyroll, because I have no fucking clue when these animes release, and I'm missing episodes. Sometimes I'm missing day upload. I must apologize for that. I am not sure when this anime does upload. So that's basically, I think when it goes up, so I believe it goes up on Thursdays, so maybe Fridays I'll be uploading my episode reviews to give me some time to think about it. I really want to do this right now to show you guys the whole aspect of this anime and everything else. So I think that's basically it. Other than that, not a lot of shit went down this episode, just to show you the whole, like, the fact of how Rinka became the white-haired female, how she basically became the savior of everybody else, and like the whole of the black crow basically got, like, you know, framed since she's invisible. Like, you know, you can blame it on the person you see. And just, it was an overall decent episode with some action to it. The whole boxer and the whole like little match they played wasn't really like, it wasn't super amazing, nor it wasn't super horrible. Actually, it really did have some funny moments with Azuna and everything else, seeing he thinks this is a miracle and that they should serve justice. And now this is the whole way humans will think they're actually, like, you know, actually trying to cause evil when they're trying to save themselves. And you get to also see like the red hair female, she's also, I believe it's the black heister, and not the heister, I'm sorry, the black something, I can't remember. She was so irrelevant, I really didn't remember. They basically caught her, and it's really cool how like she's invisible and everything else. We get to discover their powers, and we get to discover more about Rinka as well, how the fact that she was poor and that, you know, she finds everything so valuable because, you know, obviously she got pissed off and basically what's her face, a redhead female, destroying everything in sight because she obviously couldn't really afford any of those things, and she saw the value of things, which I really did get to find because she has really like a hard side to her, and basically like whole Azuna, just like he thinks everything is just like, you can tell from his personality, you think it's like a game and he just wants to serve justice as well, which like you don't get to find about the characters majorly a lot in this episode. I hope you get to find out more episodes about Rinka as well and Azuna as well, which is why I do hope you can find out more about the characters. This episode was an interesting episode, not the best episode in the world, but what can you do, it's a decent episode. So if you did enjoy the video and a little overview of the episode, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter if you do so inclined. And this anime, I hope is going to get better. This episode 2 was a lot better than episode 1 following the manga, and I sure do hope it does follow the manga from on now. Well, I'm done.